All right, let's talk about this secretive hack that really isn't getting as much attention and as I thought that it would when I first heard about it last week. But apparently there's been a hack happening since December 2022 targeting Ethereum tokens and NFTs and basically the Ethereum type wallets. That's what we're going to talk about in today's episode. If you guys enjoy these updates, I mean, this one might not be enjoyable, but it is good to know. Please hit the like button, hit subscribe. We put out videos every single day. But let's get right into it. Taylor Monahan, she's the one kind of, trying her best to tell people about what she thinks is happening. She's the creator of My Ether wallet, later on My Crypto wallet, and then that was acquired by MetaMask. So she is all in the wallet industry. And she was noticing a pattern of the types of people that were falling victim to this hack weren't specifically newbies at all. In fact, there are usually people who were, they work in the space or they at least have like a number of different cryptocurrency addresses or wallets. So not like a noob clicking on a phishing link. Let's be clear here though. People who work, anyone can work in the crypto industry. It's a very wide open space. And there's a lot of people who make dumb mistakes as they work in crypto as well. And we're going to cover one of those later on. In fact, no hate or anything, but you just got to bring some awareness to this. So that's kind of a bare minimum for being an expert. Oh, thanks. Sorry. Thank you. You should keep that in. Smack. Yeah. But anyway, there's not a lot of information on how this hack is happening. About 5,000 Ethereum worth of Ethereum tokens and NFTs have been siphoned off from wallets through the use of their private keys. So whether or not these people who are being a victim of this hack, they were a little lackadaisical about how they were storing their private keys. Maybe they didn't turn off their Wi-Fi when they were generating their seed phrase. Maybe it was a wallet generator itself for Ethereum that they were particularly using. The moral of the story is how to protect yourself from this particular really mysterious kind of low-key gnarly hack is to be very careful how you treat your private keys. Never publish them online. Never ever record them on any device that can ever connect directly to the internet. Do it analog. Pencil on paper, laminate it, do crypto steel, really, in your hands type of deal for your private keys. Don't take a photo of it. Don't save it in your email, all that stuff. Also, if you've had coins on a wallet for years and years and years, it is good security practice for you to move those coins into a fresh wallet where you can ensure that the creation of and storage of that private key, that seed phrase, is all the more secure and robust for many more years in the future. So that's your tip for the day. Speaking of moving coins after years and years of storing in a wallet, this is a practice that's done by especially people like every 6 months or so, by the way, we get these notifications of whales, of coins from wallets in the Satoshi era of the Bitcoin history, aka 2010, 2011, 2012, big amounts of these Bitcoins are moving just from one wallet to another wallet. They're doing regular maintenance and security maintenance, basically. These whales are moving like, hundreds and thousands of Bitcoins at times, and it usually ruffles some feathers of people who don't know any better. I'm really surprised to see this person on Twitter. I don't want to name a name, but he's on a very famous YouTube channel, and he definitely tries to portray himself as an expert. And let this be a reminder to you that we all have room to grow, room to learn. And so let's just learn this lesson all right now. It's not necessarily the doomsday scenario if Satoshi era Bitcoins move from one wallet to the next. It doesn't even mean they're moving those coins to an exchange. It probably just means maybe it was on a crappy paper wallet and the paper is like in rags. And they're like, oh my gosh, I can barely read this private key. Let's get those out of there while we still can into, let's say, a hardware wallet or into a much more secure, let's say, encrypted USB, whatever they're trying to do to secure their coins. So it's not necessarily panic. And also I want to be clear, the difference between the hack that was happening that Taylor Monahan was speaking about targeting Ethereum wallets and now this I think this is going to blow over really fast anyway, but just so you know, SHA-256 has not been compromised. For those of you who don't know what that is, it is the level of encryption that Bitcoin uses for their encrypting the private keys. And ultimately allowing privacy on the Bitcoin network so that, you know, not anyone can just all of a sudden withdraw your Bitcoin because that encryption has been broken. Also, just so we are all on the same page here, if SHA-256 is broken, all privacy online is broken because basically everyone uses that. We're not there yet, guys. Quantum computers are coming, but there's a battle back and forth of breaking encryption and making it more stronger. So anyway, I just wanted to cool your jets if you're panicking about any kind of a hack. Always try to do your best to store your coins on a hardware wallet. Protect your private keys. Also, if you're nervous about having all of your crypto holdings in one wallet, maybe have two wallets. Maybe, you know, give yourself some peace of mind as best you can. Also, quick update for Binance users. If you're Russian, looks like you can now have access to Binance. So it's been over a year where a lot of Russians were unable to participate in crypto really at all in any kind of a centralized manner. And it's really interesting now that a lot of Russians are able to make deposits and purchases of crypto using their Russian issued Visa and MasterCards. There's been no official announcement from Binance on this. They're claiming that, you know, all of our entities based in Europe are obeying the sanctions put forth against Russia. So maybe these are these Russians or, you know, entities of Binance that are located outside of Europe are not implementing these sanctions anymore. In fact, CZ, the CEO of Binance last year, he did say that, you know, they're not in support of dictatorship by war. They're not against the population. And I think that's a really important thing, not to demonize really innocent individuals who just happen to live in a country whose government is going crazy. I can name a bunch of different countries that people fall under, and they are completely innocent and are just suffering they are the collateral damage, basically, of crazy government decisions. And crypto is for everyone. Crypto is for everyone. Okay, bye guys.